What is going on, everyone? Grungelon Gaming back here. In today's video, I'm going to be going over some RP glitches inside Apex Legends Season 13. Right off the bat, these glitches that I'm going to show you can't be overly abused and are pretty much just small little bugs that you can use to get a little more RP. But with that being said, if you use these glitches a lot, especially in ranked gameplay, there is always that chance of getting your account banned. But with that being said, let's get right into today's video. Starting off with the Caustic Invincibility glitch. What this glitch does, if done properly, is it makes it so enemy squads can't shoot you. What you will need to do is be caustic and then throw a gas trap down by your feet, and then while standing on that gas trap, throw two more down while slowly standing over those, and just like that you should have a triangle that you are now standing on of gas traps that haven't fully risen up. And basically what happens is the gas trap is there, but the animation of it hasn't gone up, so what ends up happening is there are invisible gas traps that can't be damaged, and what ends up happening is then you can uncrouch and then you can shoot at enemies, but they can also shoot back at you. But enemies can also throw grenades to break the gas traps, and they can also punch you right off of the gas traps as well. So basically when you are crouching on them, you're basically in a slide animation, if you will, and you can get punched and you can slide pretty far off of them. What is pretty neat is you can also have teammates also come stand on the gas traps. As long as there's always someone standing on the gas traps and they don't rise, anyone can basically use this glitch as long as they have a caustic. As previously mentioned, you aren't trapped in the gas traps. You can simply just walk off of them and they will rise up and you can just pick them up and move on. In a way, the devs just basically buffed caustic's traps so you can have them as cover. Now it seems that this wasn't intentionally added into the game, but it definitely functions like that. Now moving on to the next glitch, I cover this usually every season, and basically what this ends up doing is you can use it to wait out for placement points while not actually being in the game. So you end up kicking yourself out of the game and then waiting a couple minutes and then rejoining the game, and you end up spawning into the game for the first time. So while you are AFK in game, you won't be taking any damage either. What you will need to do first is start a match with fill on. You can have no fill on, but you have a lesser chance of getting an error code message when you try to get back into the game if you start up your match with fill on. So basically just having teammates in your match, which you can reconnect to. Once you start up the match and queue in, you're going to want to wait for the first loading screen to end, or if you're on a PS4 like me, you can just count to 5 seconds and then go out and turn your Wi-Fi off. Usually you can base it on whatever system you're on, and usually it's pretty consistent, so you can always do a test run and see how long the first loading screen lasts and then apply that to this glitch. But the end goal is to turn off your Wi-Fi somewhere right after the first loading screen, during the middle loading screen, in between the first loading screen and the character selection screen. Once your Wi-Fi is off, go back into the game, wait for it to freeze. Once you are back in the game and you see it is frozen, then close the application and just wait. Usually a safe bet is under 3 minutes, so once you wait around 2.5 minutes, what you will need to do is go back, turn your Wi-Fi back on, and then enter into the game. I should also mention that using a hotspot for this glitch or using an internet cable works for this too, and definitely makes this a lot easier. So as soon as you get onto the middle loading screen, you can just pull your cord or turn off your hotspot just like that. Now once you start Apex back up, the game should start up like normal, and once you get to the first page, the one where you can pick your server and where you have to continue into the game, definitely make sure to continue into the game as quickly as you can. From here you should be in a loading screen, and it should take a little while for it to load, but after a minute or two you should spawn into the game and everything should load up. I won't lie, sometimes you can respawn in really weird situations and places, especially if you went no fill. If you do this on no fill, usually you'll just spawn on a random part of the map, but if you do this on fill, usually you'll just spawn in wherever your squad initially landed. And now when you spawn in, you should notice that the match has somewhat progressed. Maybe you'll even spawn in with some RP already. With all that being said, the devs do watch my channel and usually patch glitches like this rather quickly, so definitely consider subscribing if you want to see glitches like this as soon as they are found and before they get patched. Thank you guys all so much for watching. A big thank you to my subscribers and channel members. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you all around later. Bye guys.